Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the News 8 Live Desk. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Thanksgiving is just a few days away, and one of the more growing holiday traditions, of course, is getting up early and really earning that big meal you're about to take part in with a 5K, and one of the biggest all across West Michigan is back for another year. The Grand Rapids Public Schools Turkey Trot will take place this Thursday out in front of Van Andel Arena, and joining us today to preview the race are Stephanie Andrews, the president and CEO of the GRPS Foundation, and Tanel Hills, a senior community liaison for Blue Cross and Blue Shields, one of the sponsors of the race. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, first things first, gotta ask, trying to gauge it here, how excited are you for yet another Turkey Trot coming to Grand Rapids? This is the 32nd annual GRPS Turkey Trot.
This is the only way to start Thanksgiving morning, in my opinion. I'm super excited to lace up again for many years for my own family, and I'm excited to greet hopefully 6,000 runners or more on Thanksgiving morning.
Yes, it's such an exhilarating experience that morning. I ran it a few times myself prior to getting into this role while I was just an employee at Blue Cross Blue Shield. So it's such an exciting way to start off the day. You get to move before you eat, to burn some of those calories before, you indulge with your family.
No, I think it's always a good sign when the people that are in charge of sort of promoting it also take part in the event themselves. Really shows that they kind of believe what they're working towards. And 32 years, this is a 32nd annual Turkey Trot, 32 years. When you hear that, what really comes to mind and lets you kind of know just really how big of an event this truly is?
I think for me, it's family tradition, right? People coming out and coming together to just create those memories, those long-lasting memories, and also because it's been supporting Grand Rapids Public Schools for this long, the fact that people really care about our community and care about the kids in there is, I think, a great piece of it.
Yes, and this is Blue Care Network's 10th year as a presenting sponsor. So to be a part of that, is so amazing. I was a high school athlete myself, so I know the burden that families can face, trying to have their youth participate in school sports. So to remove that burden from families, really means a lot.
And can you kind of stay on that same track, Tanel, because I really wanted to get really into just the importance of having an event like this. Obviously, the funds being raised go towards GRPS athletics just to make sure that everybody that wants to play a sport has the ability to do so. I mean, to continue on that same path you were on, just about the importance of having a race like this where people that are students in GRPS are directly benefiting from something like this.
Yes, absolutely. It removes the burden from the family. So the pay to play model, so families do not have to pay for their students to participate in GRPS public school athletics. And, just promoting the health and wellness, getting the families out. So you get to bring your family out from infant through the eldest person in your family on Thanksgiving morning. And the proceeds, like you stated, go directly towards these high school sports.
And Stephanie, you also touched on something that you hope to see about 6,000 runners there this Thursday. That would be a record for you guys with the Turkey Trot. You guys already did reach your fundraising goal for the year at about $100,000, which is super impressive. When you think about the fact that you guys might hit record number of runners, you already reached your fundraising goal and it's going to keep going up. That really speaks to the popularity of a race like this. It's not just something that people are doing out of the kindness of their hearts to help those students. They're also going to have a good time and really lead off the Thanksgiving tradition.
That's for sure. So we already have 5,500 runners that are registered. And when you think about that, there's 5,700 athletes in our GRPS school system. So we almost have one for one, which is amazing. And that really, I think, is the key. Is just, why does it matter? It's coming together on that day and bringing families together. So the goal is to have over 6,000, because every runner that gets out there are additional dollars to help our scholar athletes be able to take advantage of a new sport, create a new opportunity for fitness, wholeness, wealth, or health and wellness, all for the whole package of everything they're doing. And then the other piece of it that I kind of wanted to highlight is just the fact that when people come together in this fashion for a great cause, it just really moves an entire community. So I'm so grateful for everyone showing up in such a big way.
And Tanel, you guys are obviously with Blue Cross and Blue Shield, one of the major sponsors of an event like this. What really is the hope that you guys have for an event like this? Maybe from the sponsorship standpoint, maybe from the participant standpoint, but really just in general, what do you hope people kind of take away from an event like this?
Just the importance of community. Events like this are not able to be put on if they didn't have sponsors, and also to raise awareness. Many people is not familiar with the pay to play model when it comes to sports. So just raising more awareness as to how these funds are distributed back into community, and just to promote the health and wellness and bringing families out to experience downtown Grand Rapids. On Thanksgiving morning, the trail is going to go through Grand Rapids, downtown Grand Rapids, and then you'll start and end at the Van Nando and get to go in inside. And it's just such a great experience. So we just truly appreciate being a part of events like this to just give back.
And Stephanie, kind of also on that same vein, for those that maybe have never gotten the chance to experience a GRPS Turkey Trot over the past 31 years, and maybe they're thinking this is the time to do it. This is going to be the time that I want to go and participate, start Thanksgiving off right. What would be your suggestion to people, or really what would you tell them if maybe they're still on the fence about showing up? What would you tell them to make sure that they are down there this Thursday?
This is a family-friendly event. It's amazing because you actually get to warm up inside of Van Andel Arena. Most races, you're sitting out there in the cold or whatever the weather might be, waiting for the race to start. But this is really kind of that unique piece where it's very family-friendly. All ages are welcome. We have the LMCU kids race that starts at 8:15. That's a one lap around the Van Andel Arena. And so there's that piece of it. We also are inviting strollers. You can walk it, you can trot it. We want you to show up wherever you are. We have whole families, multi-generation, from infant all the way to grandma and grandpa. So this really is accessible to everybody. And it's 3.1 miles around the city. Roads are closed, volunteers are out. So many people in our community making this possible. So it really is super accessible and so much fun. Got great treats afterwards. And for those who really want to go for it and like push their endurance, we give you a chance to try to beat Tom the Turkey. And there's a kind of fun sticker that you get at the end for that. And for your age group category winners, we are going to have a fun pie brought to us by our friends at Spartan Nash. So, if you don't want to bring a pie with you, just run a little bit faster.
All right, awesome stuff. Stephanie, Tanel, thank you both so much for stopping by. I do want to remind everybody one last time that you still can sign up for the Turkey Trot. We've got ways that you can do so right now simply by heading on over to our website, woodtv.com. If you're watching us on Facebook, we've made it even easier for you to find that. Just head on down to the description box or the comment section below. You'll find a link directly there. Stephanie and Tanel, one last time, thank you both so much for stopping by today. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us. And don't forget to move your feet before you eat.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you both so much for being here. I do also want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.